Hello, my name is Roy Kellogg of CV Immigration. I'm an immigration counsel who wants to help you sponsor your partner to Canada. Sponsoring a partner to Canada on a spousal sponsorship application is not a simple process. You should retain counsel, quality, experienced counsel, and it's your job to research who best to retain. Filling in the forms and submitting the forms yourself, you may get lucky. Or you may make a few little tiny errors and your loved one may be sent for an interview. That interview could be 6 or 9 months delay in the two of you being together. Or, if you're unlucky, refused. And then you have a spousal sponsorship appeal process. Now, when you file your appeal, they have 4 months to obtain the record from the visa post regarding all your forms and stuff that you submitted to send it to a hearings office. Then it would be at least another couple months if you're lucky enough to get an alternate dispute resolution even scheduled. And that would be a couple more months after that. If not, a full appeal could be 1.5 years from the time that you sponsored your partner. So, when completing the forms, the assistance of a quality representative is priceless. There is all kinds of minor little things that you can do to make mistakes. What you should do is Google the decision of Chavez versus MCI and understand what is basically required to prove a genuine marriage or relationship. It is your obligation, not the visa officer's obligation, to go picking through all the stuff that you've sent in to ensure and ask additional questions. They're going to look for things that don't seem quite right, and if they ask your partner a particular question and that partner gives a different answer than what you filled out on the forms, you could end up with a problem. The key issue is on the sponsor application questionnaire and the applicant's questionnaire. At the bottom of these forms, there is a question that's not numbered. It states, basically, what additional information can you provide to prove that your relationship is genuine and going to continue? Now, if your wife, who's the sponsor, writes on that my husband basically walks on water and there's nothing wrong with him, very few married people are going to believe that. If you guys have not got the proper plans for the future and the applicant doesn't know any of your friends' names or any of your employers' names, how you get to work, how long it takes for you to get to work, something that everybody should know. And if the applicant is coming from a country that doesn't speak English or French and is not learning English or French, how is that applicant going to support themselves or help you assist supporting your larger family? How are you going to survive? What are the plans for the future? What do you have in common? What likes and dislikes and hobbies do you have? All these items need to be explained very clearly. When you hire an authorized representative to assist you with your application, that person is necessary for basically adding the icing and the toppings to any cake. Your marriage is your marriage. You have a certificate. That's not good enough to prove that your relationship is genuine. What you need to prove is that you have joined your assets as a couple and you know where you're going for the future. You know how you see your lives 5 years from now. Don't be shocked if the sponsor is not even called by the visa post and asked any questions. The applicant can many times see things in a different light. If you put down on your sponsor's questionnaire that you've never been married in a common law or conjugal relationship before, and your loved one, your new husband, goes in and says, oh, well, yeah, my wife lived common law for 1 year with somebody else, he'll be excluded for 2 years for misrepresentation, and they may come after you to even take away your citizenship. Please be careful when filling out the forms. Many people can finish a basement, many people can build a deck on their house, and many people can't. Understand something. Hiring a quality, experienced representative is priceless. Wishing you and your loved ones many happy days together, but understand something. The cost of a quality representative assisting you on an application is priceless. Again, research Chavez versus MCI. In that decision, you will find what is required basically to prove a marriage. Thank you. Roy Kellogg, CV Immigration.